Should you let pets into your property? I get this question asked a lot, and it really depends on the location, condition, and price point of your property. So let's first talk about the should or shouldn't. It all depends. Brand new properties, we do not recommend pets if possible, especially if they are carpeted properties. In my estimation, personal opinion, carpet has a 10-year lifespan. Now, I know landlords out there have gotten 20 to 30 years out of their carpet, but I think that's disgusting. 10 years. After 10 years, it has reached beyond its useful life, and it should be replaced if there's a tendency turnover. That's my opinion. So, depending on the age of the flooring and the age of the unit and its condition, I would say it is debatable as to whether or not. So, the first 5 years of carpet, I'd probably recommend to not allow pets in the property. After year 5, you're halfway over the life cycle of the carpet. I'd say, okay, now's the time. If you're thinking about opening up the pool of applicants, you could potentially bring in pets because now the carpet's on the end of its useful life, which means if there's any kind of dog or cat stains, the carpet will be towards the end of its life, not the beginning, and therefore replacement charges would be less towards the tenant, and then it makes it a win-win for a turnover. Okay, so brand new, probably not. Older units that have hardwood flooring, I certainly would recommend allowing pets into the property because it's an older unit, hardwood floors, but I would say it depends on a couple of things. One is type of animals, number of animals, age of animals. All of those things can have severe effects on the type of applicant and the pet that they're bringing into your property. Pets leave odors, and puppies and kittens have accidents, and you'd be a fool to think, oh, I could keep them on the puppy pads all the time. First of all, that doesn't work, and second of all, it permeates. It gets into the pores of everything. Just like cigarette smoking clings to the walls, so do dog and cat odors. So puppies and kittens, no bueno as far as I'm concerned. So the other thing we're talking about is the breed. Now, this is a very debated, hot topic. For every one person who says pit bulls are dangerous, I'll find you a person who says pit bulls are lovey-dovey. Well, it doesn't matter what I think. It's just an opinion. But I go off of what the insurance companies allow. And as long as insurance companies may threaten to not insure a rental property based on what they consider dangerous breeds, we're going to go off of that. And I'm sorry, your dog might be super lovable as a 190-pound Great Dane. Probably unlikely that we're going to allow that pet into a property, more because of the amount of wear and tear an animal of such size could cause to it. Dobermans, most German Shepherds, pit bulls, Rottweilers. I mean, they got a reputation, and that's just the way it goes. So these laws could be changing at any time. Your local laws may vary. Your knowledge may vary on the whole breed restrictions, but it's something that, as a landlord or property manager, you need to be thinking about. Comes to service animals, and if we're referring to service animals, they are not treated as pets. So you can't charge security pet deposits on them. You can't charge extra rent. They are service animals. But a service animal is defined as an animal that has been trained to do a specific task or function. And that is typically where you're seeing eye dogs for the blind, or dogs that help with the deaf as their or ones who have been trained to retrieve objects and things like that. Those are trained animals. That's not sheep. These are not pets. They are service animals. They are serving the person. Okay, so there you go. It really depends for everybody. It's personal choice, but depending on the age, condition of the property, things like that, if you can, I would highly recommend opening up your properties to pets. It is a great way to make an additional source of income. And again, you get a much broader pool of applicants because these little furry fellers, I guess, apparently, people for some reason really love their dogs and cats. Pets, I don't know. What do you think, girl? Is it a wrap? Ready for a snack? I think she deserves a treat. What do you guys think? Did you earn that treat? Who's a good girl? Oh, see, she heard the word treat.